I don't know. I just thought I would note all of that. So, Crystal versus Annemarie. I've got some thoughts on this one, dear. You know, I'm not trying to, I'm really being shady today. But, I feel, Kyle is saying, like, oh, we always wanted Crystal to find her voice, find her voice. Is Crystal really bothered by Annemarie? Or is Crystal just like, finally, I have a weak target that I can come after, right? Like, Crystal can't get a word in edgewise with Erica Jane. She will fucking shut her down. I mean, she's not going to come for Garcelle. She had some minor issues with Sutton. I think she tried to come for Sutton. I think she thought, Sutton was weak at first. I think she looked around and said, this is, but little did she know, Miss Satine is not going down without a fight. Jealous of what? Your ugly leather pants? Sutton is such a great housewife. She's such a great housewife. By the way, I need to go back to Sutton's store. Like, I really want the swag. I want Sutton swag. She has the whole jealous of what? Your ugly leather pants. Like, I want to go buy some stuff at Sutton's store. But like Kyle, I feel that I shop and I have a shopping thing. And so I gotta have, you guys, I'm gonna have a dry February. I'm having a dry February with shopping. So I don't need a sweatshirt that says jealous of what, your ugly leather pants. Do I need that to be happy today? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, but really, I'm going to try to spend like no shopping money in February. Anyway, enough about me. So I just feel that Crystal maybe is bothered by Annemarie, but I just read it as like, girl, you found your voice because you think, you found a weak target, right? Like, you're not going to take down Kyle. You're not going to take down EJ. You're not going to take down Sutton. You tried. So I just think that's why she's coming for Annemarie. I think she's probably bothered by her, but I feel like Crystal is like, yes, yes, they finally gave me someone I can come for. Let's get this bitch out of the way. I don't know. Just how I read it. Can't change the way I think. Did you guys see Watch What Happens this week too? Dr. Nicole Martin from Miami. How are you guys liking Miami? I could do with a little cash shakeup on Miami. Little something's got to happen, but it's not bad. It's a really good franchise. We had Anakin Kose's back this week from Miami. I have another Miami housewife coming up for you all. So stay tuned for that. Um, housewife or a friend of, I should say. I guess I should be clear about what's coming up. But did you see Nicole on Watch What Happens where they asked her about, because she's speaking out about the esophagus, and Dr. Nicole is like, basically your information is wrong. And then Annemarie said that Nicole was clout chasing. Nicole, listen, she is really, by the way, behind the scenes, my sources, and they're very reliable. They fucking love Nicole. The production company loves her. Bravo loves her. Look, you know how I sit here all the time and say, I want to see filthy rich women on Housewives. And we go to the OC and it's like, how many women are filthy rich? Heather Dubrow, silence, silence, silence. And I don't mean current. I mean current or past. How many OC housewives have been like filthy rich? Heather Dubrow, silence, silence. Now let's go to Miami. How many Miami housewives are filthy rich? Dr. Nicole, Leah Black, silence, silence. Larsa's got money. Okay, okay. Miami's doing okay. Joanna Krupa's got money. So Joanna, Larsa, Leah, and Nicole. Four. One on the OC. Man, come on, OC. Pull it up, guys. But that's why, I mean, they love Dr. Nicole. She is young, which no age shaming, but that's what they seem to want. She is gorgeous. I mean, she has a husband who makes $1 trillion. She has, just a medical degree, and she's filthy rich. So, but her clapback on Watch What Happens when they asked her about, Annemarie says you're clout chasing by, she commented a few weeks ago, for everyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, that Annemarie, you're wrong. This is not how it works. And these are the esophageal issues. And Annemarie said, oh, Dr. Nicole is weighing in on us. She's clout chasing. When Nicole was like, isn't clout chasing like basically tying yourself to like someone bigger? Right? Like if I'm gonna clout chase here behind the velvet rope, I'm not gonna name drop, I don't know that I know Annemarie. I'll drop that I know Kim Kardashian. By the way, you have to see Kim Kardashian's new video. It's great, where she's like, I'm Kim Kardashian. I have all my magazine covers framed. I'm Kim Kardashian. I have a shrine to myself here. It's really funny. Granted, you're looking around the house being like, shit, I'm doing something wrong in life. But Crystal versus Annemarie, I kind of like it. I feel it is going to, go into next week. It is going to continue. I also kind of don't care. I really do feel Crystal found someone that she can pick on and that she's like, hey, maybe I'll stay another season. By the way, I'm not so sure Annemarie is going to be fired. Like with she is doing the job for a first year housewife. You're coming in again to a cast which is so established and has been around for so long. And she is getting into it. She's not a wallflower. She's speaking up. I don't know if we need Annemarie, but if you think back to Crystal's first season, I mean, now I know some of you are going to roll your eyes and say, what is Crystal doing still? But I've always said, no, Crystal's not being fired because she's doing the job. Like Annemarie is doing the job. If you look at it, she is speaking up. She is now her too. Also, her too is probably coming in and saying, where can I have my moment? And this esophagus thing just became her moment. So there's a little bit of, I feel, lack of authenticity in her and Crystal in this edged everything. Annemarie coming for Sutton. I think she's trying to make her moment, but she is doing the job. And I don't think Annemarie is necessarily going to be terminated. I don't think Crystal's necessarily going to be terminated. I do think we need kind of a mix up here on Beverly Hills, to be honest with you. I said that last season. I said it last season, and nothing happened except Rinna going, which I predicted. Oh, God, it's not about me, David. Move on. So we'll see what happens. I'm over this esophagus. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I find it funny something Kyle said later in the episode where, Kyle's like, well, we all wanted Crystal to find her voice, and here she found it. And she's saying, like, you're such a fucking bitch at a black tie event. That's so inappropriate. Kyle, which do you want? You want her to speak up. She speaks up. Now you're not happy, right? Stay in your own lane. Kyle, girl, you have enough to worry about. You got enough going on over there in that life. She says she feels bad. She feels bad that she brought Morgan Wade into this life. The paparazzi were never following Morgan Wade before. Well, that's true. They sure as hell weren't. Um, Morgan Wade will be back here behind the velvet rope. We'll do an impression with Sarah soon. Right? No, Kyle. So there you go. I don't know. It is what it is. Not the most exciting episode again of Beverly